Hi, welcome to the channel of Butterflies and Things. I'm here with Armin, the ball-jointed doll artist. And today we're going to talk about dolls with problems. Apparently there are some, so let's get started. Right, so you were telling me about dolls with problems. What kind of problems?
Well, there are problems that are inherent in dolls, like the fact that they have no muscles, and we try to make them stand like a human being, but they have no muscles, so they really can't, or pose, or these things. They can approximate it, but you know, that's it. Other problems is, and it's for another day maybe, is yellowing. It's a big problem.
Okay. Yeah.
And damage is a problem, but that's not what we're going to be talking about today. It's problems, problem dolls that came that way from the manufacturer. And I wanted to showcase a few of these problems that I've encountered, which I go, oh my god, why?
So these are actually problems that with a better design or some other choices, technically they
Yes.
might not have had the problems.
Indeed, indeed.
Okay.
And I'm going to start with this one. She is a dragon doll. She's a big doll, as you can see. Her biggest problem, apart from a few others that I'm going to showcase, but that's specifically for this one, is that she is actually proportioned weirdly. Her head is quite small, and she's taller than the norm. She's a 62 centimeter, and before there's one other doll out there that's 62 now, but her head is quite small for a 62 centimeter doll. Okay. So it's a proportional problem. And those happen, thank God not very often, but you will run into a doll that has a proportional problem.
Okay.
So if you try her head on another doll of 60 centimeters, she may look funny, because her head is actually quite small. That's the first major problem that you can run into. And then the next is, let me take her down again, a design problem which unfortunately this doll has in spades. One of the things...
Well, she's stunning for starters.
She is stunning,
you'd
but...
probably be okay with a few problems.
Yeah, well, she has them. One of the problems that a lot of the dolls have is she can rotate 360 degrees her foot.
Is that bad?
And it's a little bit exorcists, you know?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Oh, keep going. We're going the other way.
We're going the other way. Sure. She does that. And
very flexible.
There's more companies that do that. Some companies have a better solution by locking the joint a little bit, like doll sheet. Let me pick him up, and he has, you can't gently try it on him. No. Forget it, not happening.
There's no way. I can do this.
Yeah, which is what you should do. Yeah. And he can go a little bit sideways, but not much.
Almost none.
And he doesn't need it. So this is an extreme solution to the same problem, but at least he doesn't have exorcist feet. It's really not my favorite.
And is this the style of feet that we just saw? That would make it very good for standing dolls. Yeah. The dolls stand like a rock, and of course that means that she is not standing like a rock, but then she has more problems. Oh yeah. Okay, so we have the other problem, and that is the wonky top of her torso. Oh dear.
That's completely terrible. Oops, she has a lot of hair. Sorry about that.
You may have to repeat that. Wonk one way and wonk the other way. Oh, yeah.
I have to admit, this particular doll has this in the extreme form, but other dolls do have it too. Oops. Can have it too. Of course, there's a choice between posability and not doing that.
Flexibility, yeah.
Flexibility and not doing that, because she wanted her to be able to do a little bit of that, a little bit forward, a little bit back, but she overdoes it.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. She overdoes it. The solution, some companies have a solution of putting a notch inside so it doesn't do that. And this company forgot to do that. For people who want to know this, she's an Angelheim. I've forgotten what her sculpt is. You can look it up, but Angelheim does not exist anymore. So
okay. So it's a problem that will never get solved.
That was a problem that will never get solved.
But, you know, this is a very pretty doll.
It's a very pretty doll. Well, we come to her next problem, because yes, she's an Angelheim doll, but her head is not.
Oops.
Her head is a Fairyland head, and I'd have to, I will put in the sculpt name later. It's that one. One event head that doesn't fit on a Fairyland body. Yeah. Everybody knows that one.
Yeah. Can you explain briefly what an event head is?
An event head, that's they haven't been doing that for a while now. There was a period in which you would be able to order in a certain period of time, and then you will, if you have a big enough order, you will get a free head. This is called an event head. I don't think they're doing it anymore. Okay. Some companies are.
So it's a limited edition.
It is a limited special head, and this one was known for the fact that it doesn't fit. And the reason it doesn't fit, I'm going to take it down again, is I'm going to take her hair off. There we go. And her back of her head off is that Fairyland has a special locking system that locks the head in place, which I still think they do actually, but this particular head, which is a Fairyland head, doesn't fit their lock system. It simply doesn't fit on it. I have in here, I've designed one myself because I wanted to have, because the head was so pretty and somebody was getting rid of it. This is one of the reasons I have this doll. She on both parts, people got rid of the doll because it had so many problems, and the head because it had the problem that you couldn't put it on a body. So I put this in, and now I can take it off and whatnot.
Yeah. So that's how you end up with
interesting bodies.
Stunning but very awkward doll.
Yes, she is really awkward, especially because of her problem with her with the chest moving, and that's almost a killer on this body. It's yeah, not fun. The only thing this doll doesn't suffer from is the belly pop, and I'm going to show you that on the other doll, because the dragon doll does suffer from it. See, you can see her, she's been popped out. Could you hold on to her arm? I'm going to pop her back, so like that. Stand up. And then she pops out again.
One should not be able to pop that way.
Yeah, I know. It's the belly pop is also can be solved by the company. Should have solved it with some notches inside, so it catches and it doesn't pop all the way out. I mean, it should have some movement, but not that much. If you have a belly pop doll, you can actually use hot glue, a layer of hot glue inside of the pelvis to get it some little bit more friction, and then the pop will be less.
Okay. So some of the massive problems can be solved, but most of them, if you have
that's exorcism feet.
Sorry.
Some of them can be
really
solved.
much.
I will show you the last problem, because I do believe that my Miro has it. This is an older Miro girl. Oops, sorry. She also has a bit of Miro belly pop, which again can be solved with, because she has the same thing. Here it goes again. Go back. Can be solved with some hot glue, and I had hot glue on there, but it just wore out. So what the older Miro dolls have, they don't have it anymore, so it's an older information, is it had an oval wrist, which meant that if you put the hand in, it didn't like to be like halfway or turned.
Yeah.
It popped back very easily.
So there's only a few positions you can stand.
Exactly. This can actually, Miro has stopped making them like that. They have corrected this, so the new dolls do not have this. But if you have one,
Good.
you can actually correct this yourself by heating with hot water, about proper near boiling water. Put it in and then use a wooden bead of the same size to round it out, because the resin will become soft enough with 100 degrees, 90 degrees Celsius, so near boiling point, and you can shape it. But be very careful, you don't want to do it too much, because it becomes soft enough that you can actually destroy the shape. Oops. So yeah. I haven't done it on her. I haven't felt the need to do it on her. But it's another problem. But the only dolls that have it were the Mio dolls, as far as I know, and this is the solution.
And they have, for now, the new dolls coming out from Miro don't have that issue anymore.
The problem has been solved. So only old dolls, a second-hand doll may have it. But like I said, it doesn't really bother me that much. I like her anyway. Hello. Hello. So that's so much on problem dolls.
Wow, there's a lot to digest. So I want to thank you for showing us all these problems, and yeah, if there's something to be done about it, that's great. But if not, then you just love your doll. So I want to thank you for watching, and if you liked it, give us a little like on on YouTube, and subscribe please. So we will see you some other time. Bye.
Bye.